Alrighty. Welcome on back to Elden Ring, if I can get it to open. Come on. There we go. Alright. I don't know why the game just wouldn't open fully. Alright, so I left myself over here because there is a path down around here. It's like on this cliff edge somewhere, and I don't remember where it is, so I'm gonna do a little running and see if I can find it. Because there's, if I remember correctly, this, and then just night bosses, a couple memory slot places, and that's like all that's left. So there's really not a lot left here for us to do in the area outside of the major dungeon. Sword Dance, that's a pretty good Ash of War for status builds. Slap it on like a katana with poison or cold, because katanas have an 8 bleed. Alright. I don't remember if this is... Well, that answers the question that I had not even uttered yet. I don't remember if it's gargoyle or skeleton. Oh, this is the one that's just jam-packed with illusory walls. Awesome. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and use the rune arc. Bone shards, watchdog staff. This is one of the longer ones for me to run because I'm always just rolling into every wall that I possibly can. That looks like it could be an illusory wall. Just to make sure that I don't miss anything. Is the torch not lit on just that one? What's this? Right, Lucaria Soldier Action. That's great. I don't plan to use summons very often, just pretty much out of habit not to. Because on a lot of melee builds, you don't really have the FP to do anything with them. Anyway, sweet, the rune arc that I just used is back. Like, I'm still gonna pick up the glove wart and everything from him. And that's boss room. Alright. I don't have that recipe. Hold on. I gotta go get a recipe in case this is the one that I'm thinking of. I could have swore that I had crystal. I do have some crystal darts. I have enough to make it work. I think this is one of the ones with multiple watchdogs, and it's just easier to make them fight each other. No, this is this one. Okay. Just ignore the Crystal Knight, kill the snail. Really easy boss fight. Alright, but seeing as I realized that I don't have that, did I not pick up the item at Lascar? Because I could have swore that I had. Yeah, I picked it up. Item crafting. Is it not at Lascar? Yeah, lake-facing cliffs. I may be thinking of the wrong cookbook. Because crystal darts is a very important thing to have for some of these boss fights. And they're pretty inexpensive to use, and seeing as I'm a mage, they're pretty good to have as well, because I have the FP to use them reliably and still be able to cast. So I grab the items from there. Do I buy that cookbook from this guy? Does he sell it?
Note.
He does, okay. Make sure you buy that from him if you're going to have item crafting because, like I said, they're really easy to make. It's just needing cracked crystals, which you get a ton of out here. You need more cracked crystals until you get to um Kaled. You can go to any of the caves in this area, specifically Rylukari Crystal Tunnel. It's the major one, or Lakeside Crystal Cave. If it has crystal in the name of the cave or tunnel, then it's a pretty solid bet to just run in and be able to grab them. So it's there. I don't remember what's actually there. So I'm gonna go teleport to Temple Quarter and go run up and check that, and then we're gonna uh probably go back to Round Table and level my Sacred Uchi Katana up, and we'll fight night bosses with it. Alright, so I remember what it is now, and I'll be careful and just take it out before I can teleport. Alright, just another somber. While I am here, I'm gonna organize my chest some, like organize what I'm carrying. Realistically, I'm carrying a lot that I don't need to. Like, I'm never gonna use those, but they're good to have on me. I don't think you can even sell glass shards. Alright, summons. There are some that are just trash. That one's not good. That one's not good. That one's pretty good. That one's pretty good. That's trash. That's trash. That's trash. That's trash. That has use later. Not gonna use any of those. That has use. She actually has a use. Pretty sure we have to keep everything from in here on us. Alright, spells that I'm not gonna use. I don't plan to use that one. Great Blade Phalanx is pretty good. That one's never gonna be used. That one's not. Incantations are going over. All of these are gonna go over. And then I'm going to re-grab Carrion Retaliation. Crystal Knife goes over, that goes over. I'll keep that on me because I may end up using it eventually. Those all go over, that goes over. I need something with strike damage as well. Bow, crossbow. Digger staves can go over. I'm gonna keep with the demi-human queen staff for right now. Before we head over here, I'm gonna go talk to Hugh.
Well, I took you no matter. Lay out your arm.
We're gonna sell. Yeah, everything above a 3. Smithing Miner's Bell Bearing. Okay, that only gets us up to +6. Dang. Alright. And it's +5. So I do need enough. I need 6 in total. And then it's good to keep 12, 7, with 5.
Back already. No matter.
Alright. And that needs a 5. Alright. Let's go make it nighttime and fight some night bosses. I'm gonna start with a Deathrite bird. Just a stronger death bird. A little more annoying to fight. A little harder to fight. Got a few more moves. Still not terribly hard. So I don't have to worry about it too much. There's a site of grace over here that I'm running to. That's why I didn't just set it to night immediately. That's an item. Not armor. There is an item. I don't remember what this is, but it's an item. Oh, stone sword. Alright. I like checking those, like, buildings and such, because sometimes I forget them. Because I typically don't have something very important, like uber duper super important, that's vital to have. Just run over here, just run to the tip of this set of islands, grab this side of grace. I think it's actually almost night. Real close. Seeing as we're going to be fighting 2 death birds first, It helps to reload the world if it doesn't show up when you run over there. Good night. Got that done, and that's Ancient Death Rancor, the superior Rancor of the two Rancor spells. We're gonna go Scenic Isle for this next one. Because it's gonna spawn right over here. Where are you? Hey, you. Good night. Sacred Blade on a katana is just death to death birds. Red Feathered Branch Sword. Now let's go up here because and switch everything back over to magic. I think it's still here, unless we killed it earlier. We might have already killed this one. There's a Bellbearing Hunter here. I'm not terribly concerned about it if we can't get it, but it'd be nice to be able to. Unless we already got it, and I just don't remember, which is completely possible. Nope, we haven't. Ow! I keep forgetting these bloody move sets. Why is there a Stake America here? There's a site of grace right outside the church. Okay. Make it nightfall. Again. Oh, that makes me heavy. Alright. It's night now. actually gonna rest at the Grace and use my runes to level. Spell. I don't need most of these. I was in the middle of getting up. Do I not have iframes on the stand up animation? Huh. Interesting. I didn't know that that didn't have any iframes. Interesting. Really good to know, but also kind of weird. Press time, nightfall. Teleport. Muriel's not here. What the hell? Okay. How did the shield thing hit me when I was rolling? Like, he had. Does it have a lingering hitbox? I'm actually trying to understand how that one hit me. Because if it hadn't, then I'd be fine. And we might have won that. I don't understand. Okay, whatever. It's not like it matters too much, but it matters just enough to confuse me. Ugh, I mistimed those rolls. His attacks patterns are a little weird sometimes, especially when he starts those red attacks, because I'm not sure if he's going to do the spinny one or the just downward slash one. Also, why the fuck do they have that Stake America that's just at the bottom of the hill just to make it harder on you? Because legitimately that makes zero sense to be there. And I honestly wish it wasn't. Either wish it wasn't, or wish the Site of Grace wasn't here. But the Site of Grace is vitally important because of Miriam. So just remove the Stake of America. It will help so much if it just simply was not there. I was trying to roll. Excuse you. He had to use the fastest attack in his entire moveset just to hit me there. Like, I do not understand that at all. So far, this boss has been a bunch of baloney for me. Making no sense looking ass. Look, guys, he's fighting the boss that does things specifically that makes you question your entire life. Which is pretty much a very good description of bell-bearing hunters. They're one of those bosses that you can fight a dozen times and you go, you've never done that, even though they did it just a few minutes ago and you just hadn't learned from it. That steak throws me off every time. It shouldn't be there. This is one of those few places that just doesn't make sense in a general sense. To me, like, why is there a stake at the bottom of the hill? I'm gonna complain about that a lot during this fight because it makes no sense for there to be a stake 10 meters, maybe a little bit more, from the site of grace. Ow. Alright, get back in here. What? When did he close that gap? Did he run? And I couldn't see him through the spells? Bloody hell, mate. I think he just sprinted a couple steps so that he could hit me with that. Damn. Bro really went all out for real. This, in my opinion, is one of the worst designed bosses in the game because it's just bad. It, but it's also one of the best in the way that it really makes you humble yourself. Because you're like, oh, I'm killing all these bosses so easily, so quickly, so fast. I'm just sipping through. And then you fight a bell-bearing hunter for the first time after 13 hours of playtime, and you go, God, this sucks. God. He grazed me with that sharp-ish corner of his sword. Like the very corner of the tip of the sword. It's like, ah, you got me by 4 pixels. Such a bullshit boss, which is why I think it's the worst. I think it's great because it forces you to humble yourself and realize you're just a worthless tarnish in this. a tarnished of no renown. What the hell? Bro is so aggro that time. Bro picked that time to be extremely aggro. I mean, we only have this night boss and two Knights Cav to fight, so once we get this guy, walk in the park after this. Next episode, we'll do all of Raya Lucaria. And then we'll go down and do Carrion Study Hall, one side of Carrion Study Hall, and then we'll do Ansel. Because I've always felt like that makes the most sense to do it that way. Let's go. Meat Peddler, Spell Bearing. Teleport over to East Raya Lucaria Gate. We'll do this Spell Bearing Hunter. Let's just down the Bellum Highway. I like fighting him right about here. Oh, I didn't think that he was doing that. I thought he was just emoting on my dumbass. And I didn't realize that I was out of stamina. Like I was refilling because I had ran out. Okay. Also, it zucked me out of my critical animation. Like my crit hit, which would have been game winning, probably. Not completely sure if it would have made me win the battle, but probably really close. Dick punch. It's one down, and he gives us a really nice glaive halberd. Um, and then the other, I want to say, is over here, I believe. I want to believe it's over here. I'm not completely sure. Yeah, it is. All right. Hell yeah. Let's get real close. Oh, I rolled too early, I guess. And I was still mid-roll get up animation, close to the end of that cycle of frames, right as he swung, which caused me to be stuck in that animation before I could get up and be able to move again. Super annoying, but fine, I guess. Oh, I got him in the ribs this time. Ash of War Ice Spear, which is pretty good to put on there. Uh, the other Bellbearing Hunter is over here at Revenger's Shack. I think we've already done this one since we fought Enith. already, but just gonna double check. Yeah, think so. Trying to think if there's anything else that we can shove into this one. And I'm not thinking of anything. I mean, we could do a Dorvis's Rise, this Rise, if I really wanted another Memory Stone. I think that's it. I think that's the only other thing. Oh, and then there's this Rise over here that we could also do if I really wanted a Memory Stone. That's Ansel River Bell. This is Carrion Study Hall. This is Rose Church. Stuff up here we can't do until we've progressed Ronnie's quest line a lot more. Yeah. This mark on the map we can't do until we get ready to go up. Let's go Laskyar and make sure that we've done Raya's quest line all the way up. Because I know we bought the necklace from Bogart, but I don't know if we've given it back to Raya. So I guess we can do that. And if we have, then what else is there to do out here that we haven't done? Yeah, I think it's just the legacy dungeons now.
The thug please. Oh, thank you. Did I
Yeah.
I seek you a very to steady such, please. Brave most time. You are the volcano.
Let's go back to Table of Lost Grace. We should be able to talk to Kenneth again now.
They're accused. Can you believe? Can scarcely. You might be surprised. Then they only had to. It's on Mount. That's where they hide. Just you wait. You'll rue the tale of. I thank you. So what can I do?
Trying to think if there's anything else that we can do.
Lately, of falling, and I haven't. So I just wanted since you're so. Did you?
Trying to think of anything else at all that we can do.
Now, complete.
I'm not thinking of anything that requires
Greedy, you here for?
like immediate action to fix
Well, I took you no
or
matter how you
progress
are.
even. Well,
About
we
no
can run
matter.
through Hugh's dialogue
I
as
suppose she
well.
has it, so I told him indebted. It was all like, I'm sorry, I see nothing special. I'm trapped, that's all there is. Well, no great, my being. Besides, despite my decides it.
Those are good to keep a hold of, I guess. Is there a starlight shard up here in Royal Moon Gazing Grounds? Because there's that, which makes it look like there should be crystallized starlight around here somewhere. No, there's nothing. Oh, yeah, I guess there's not much else to do, so let's stop by the main academy gate. We can check the merchant down here. I can show you guys him in case you don't know where he is. I don't even know what he sells. I don't visit him very often.
Well, it's been how can I help?
Which is he sells some good things, I suppose.
Nervous?
Alright, and that's that. So next episode we'll go into Raya Lucaria. So I hope that you all enjoyed watching me play. Heavens knows I enjoyed playing. Oh, back. Alright, and I will see you all in the next episode. Until then, bye bye.